Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. A very popular chart analyst says the real move is coming for XRP. And so I'm going to share with you a few opinions from chart analysts in this video, including a little bit of naysaying about XRP that's not aging so well. In fact, I'd say that a couple of these comments I'm going to highlight in this latest Moon Lambeau hot jam are aging like a fine milk. And also, what about Bitcoin getting flipped by another cryptocurrency in terms of market cap? Well, there's a very popular chart analyst who says, yeah, that's happening. In all likelihood, it's going to happen. I don't want to share with you my thoughts on that. It's always an interesting topic, and I'll share with you the coin that this individual thinks is going to be flipping Bitcoin, meaning that coin overtaking Bitcoin in terms of market cap. So Bitcoin becoming the altcoin. Ooh, brain explode. But I do want to be clear at the outset, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who makes YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a fun hobby. So that's all that's going on here, damn it. Now, as I record this, XRP is at $1.28. Bitcoin's at $50,469. Market cap for the asset class, 2.34 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance down to 40.49%. But as I've been saying for the last few days, don't be surprised if you see that dominance increased, at least briefly, when Bitcoin takes off. I'll not be surprised in the least, but then after that, what happens? Money splinters off into altcoins, prices get bid up very quickly, and as a result of that, you see the dominance of Bitcoin drop, even if the price for Bitcoin, at least for that particular point in time, continues to rise. I'm just saying, altcoins, they're going to outpace some Bitcoin. That's what's going to happen historically. This is what we've seen in the past. Will not be surprised to see that again this market cycle in the least. Now, Crypto Fear and Greed Index, how about this? It's about the same as yesterday. We're at 73 out of 100, indicating greed, up from 72 out of 100 just yesterday. Oh, you humans with your silly emotions. I don't feel emotions because emotions are stupid. And that's because I'm actually not human. I'm an XRP bot. Beep, boop, beep. Now here's the tweet from 360 Trader who writes, XRP, the real move is coming. And you know what? That's all he wrote, but that's okay. Brevity is the soul of wit. You know who said that? Bill Shakespeare, my friends. Oh, Billy Shakespeare. And here's the chart that he shared. And so basically he's showing roughly around this range. XRP keeps bumping up, and what happens when particular levels get tested again and again and again? Well, it's got to break one way or the other strongly, right? Now, we're in a bull market, so let me just ask you out there, which way do you think it's going to break? And again, the level he's shown here, it's right around the $1.30 range. And it's about where we are right now as I record this anyway. Oh, and by the way, just for a frame of reference in case anyone's curious, as I record this, it is 9:39 a.m. on Sunday, September 5th. That's Central Standard Time. I'm in the United States, in the good old Midwest. It's a coming, friends. It's a coming. It's just it's hard to find a respectable chart analyst at this point in time that doesn't think XRP is going to go up. So yeah, if you if you go back to late December, early January, it was easy to find all sorts of analysts that weren't necessarily big fans of XRP in the first place, saying based on the SEC news, this or that, oh, it's going down, it's going to zero, it's going to be out of the top 10. No shortage of opinions like that. But now that it's been proven that XRP is moving in tandem with the rest of the asset class, just like it always has, even if, and it's probably true, the price is suppressed as a result of the litigation to some degree, you're just not seeing that nowadays. It's hard to find any reputable analyst who doesn't think that XRP is going to pop at some point, even if the analysts in question don't think that XRP is a good cryptocurrency. And I'd say they're wrong about that, but that's fine. We can all be adults and have different opinions and not hate each other about it. That's fine. Now, take a look at this. And admittedly, what's being discussed here, it's something called the Sharpe ratio. I happen to have not been familiar. Believe it or not, I don't know all things about everything in existence. So you learned that about me today. But no, I've not heard of the Sharpe ratio, which is discussed here by Willy Woo, which is one of the most popular chart analysts in all of crypto. He's got almost 700,000 followers all up on the Twitters. Ooh, good for you, Willy Woo. I'd say woo-hoo because I make dorky jokes. Anyway, Willy Woo said Sharpe ratio is an apples for apples comparison of return on investment adjusted for the risk of an asset. Here's the Sharpe for coins in the top 10 calculated over 4 years. 4 years was chosen as it includes a full bull bear crypto cycle. And so what coins are included here? in order from top to bottom: Bitcoin, Doge, ETH, XRP, BNB. And so I'll bring this up full screen so you can look at this. And so nothing against Willy Woo for pointing out actual data, but I want to add a little bit of context here. Because typically when something is doing not as well as another crypto, and assuming that, in particular the crypto that's not doing as hot, if you will, if it hasn't popped, if it hasn't gone parabolic in crypto, usually, historically at least, that represents opportunity. It doesn't mean that it's going to keep going in that direction, which is why Warren Buffett once said, and he was saying it about the stock market, but human behavior is human behavior. It's true in crypto as well. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. True words have never been spoken. And so take a look at this, just to illustrate this. Here's a tweet from Peter Brandt, very popular chart analyst. And I like this guy. He's got 557,000 followers on Twitter. And I legitimately think he's good at what he does, but man, he's wrong about XRP all the damn time. Just about 100% of the time. So the bias is seeping into the analysis that he puts out there. And I understand. He doesn't like XRP. That's fine. Doesn't mean I don't like him. Again, like I said earlier, when people disagree with me on things, whether it's politics or religion or crypto, my default isn't, you are now my enemy, because that's Neanderthal-like. So I just don't behave like that. Now, if somebody approaches me with that fashion because they don't like something or they disagree with me on any of those topics or any topic, if you're going to be a jerk to me, then I'm going to think less of you. But that's not my baseline. As an adult, no, that is not how I behave. And so, I think he's wrong about XRP, but this is just me challenging his ideas and pointing out that he's been wrong about XRP pretty damn consistently, and that's fair to point out. He's got a massive following, and it's okay to highlight that. I'm not doing that to be a jerk, but, come on. He's got over 500,000 followers. That's okay to point out, right? I think we all agree, yes. And so here's what he tweeted out on June 24th this year, mind you. He wrote, is Ripple, he means XRP, of course, but he wrote, is Ripple about to turn into a tidal wave? XRP BTC is forming a head and shoulders top pattern. Completion of same would set target at all-time lows. And so this is, and I've talked about this in the past, but this is just one of those things where you look at it, so you get to this point where on the XRP BTC chart, it looks like it's a situation where and it is actually in these instances, you have to spend way more XRP to purchase one single Bitcoin. Okay, so does that represent opportunity, or does it mean that XRP is going to keep going that way? Because he said the same thing leading up to the November 2020 rally. He said the same thing leading up to the April 2021 rally, and he said the same thing leading up to the current rally. Because recently, mind you, XRP got down to about 52 cents not that long ago. It's $1.28 now as I record this. So he pulled up the same chart every damn time, XRP BTC. So when it's lower, does that represent an opportunity, or does it mean that it's going to zero forever? Well, you know what history shows, at least at this point. You know that. And take a look at this. This is from March 13th, 2021, from Peter Brandt. He writes, so, all those who swallowed the XRP ripoff narrative from Ripple Labs, hook, line, and sinker, how's your stash doing? Well, Peter Brandt, I gotta tell you, my stash is doing pretty well. How well is it doing? Well, I tweeted this out just before recording this video, about a half hour ago. I tweeted out the following. Just want to note that XRP is up 447% year to date. That is all. Carry on. And there you go. That's the tweet. And I was also, at the time when I was writing that, retweeting something from Peter Schiff, who wrote on December 29th, 2020, so this is 7 days after the SEC went after Ripple, he tweeted out, Ripple just, he means XRP, but people conflate these things. Anyway, Ripple just ripped below 20 cents. It traded above 60 cents earlier this month. Almost 70% of its market cap gets erased in less than a month based solely on the SEC's allegation that it's a security. What happens to the price of Bitcoin if the SEC alleges that it's a security? Yeah, well, it would be bad if that happened, and actually, I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest, but who the hell thought that the SEC would be stupid enough to go after Ripple and XRP, and that actually happened. But no, if they actually went after Bitcoin, yes, it would probably be disastrous, at least in the short term. It wouldn't destroy Bitcoin or the industry. It would just be really dumb. But you could be questioning, okay, well, who do you go after? Satoshi Nakamoto? Who the hell is that, right? Exactly. You go after miners. There's a way. If the SEC wants to do it, they'll do it. I don't know if they're going to do it, but they absolutely could. I'm not counting on it. That would be absolutely absurd. I'd be so against it, but it could happen. Either way, look, I'm just saying, again, it's evidence here. XRP's moving in tandem with the damn market. Does this matter to anybody? Of course. It matters to me and probably everybody that's listening to this. I'm just going to hazard a guess there. And by the way, if I could just mention this too, XRP from, and I might actually, I might have a tweet pulled up on this. I'll just mention it now. I might have had something ahead, but I can't remember if I mapped it out that way. But XRP, if you look at the March 2020 low when the pandemic hit and all that, and Bitcoin crashed, stock market crashed, all of crypto crashed, XRP got down to about 11 cents. And so I just want to point out that at the time I'm recording this, XRP is up from March of last year over 1,000%. And so to all the people out there who are like, XRP is not down anything, I'm like, what the hell chart are you looking at? Damn it. Get some eyeballs, damn. Like, what are you talking about, son? Here's a tweet from chart analyst Pintoshi, who has 245,000 followers on Twitter. He's talking about Bitcoin here, and Bitcoin is important for a number of reasons, not the least of which is it leads the market, which means, like it or not, XRP follows, and so does everything else, but I'm okay with that. Here it's $49,893 as posted yesterday. Was the point of breakdown in May right now be acting as support. Bitcoin, in my opinion, trapping sellers and about to put a green candle where the sun don't shine for bears. 5K candle in a day seems like something that's being built. And so we haven't quite seen that yet, but as I record this, the current price for Bitcoin on Live Coin Watch, $50,408. Don't mind seeing that in the least. I want Bitcoin to do well. Here's a tweet from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. He writes, I think Ethereum will flip Bitcoin in this cycle. I want to talk about that. And by the way, so he's got a massive following. I want to be clear about this. So he's got 388,000 followers, and I really like this guy. He's wrong about XRP. He's really wrong about XRP. He's another guy where like the bias is seeped in. He was predicting a max price of 60 cents for XRP this year. Went to about $2. That didn't really turn out so well. That's okay, but he's right. He's more right than he's wrong. It's just these people that hate XRP, they get blinded by the hatred of the XRP, and I got it. It's an emotional thing, ideological, whatever it is. But still, I think he comes across as a really likable, nice guy, and he's more right than he's wrong about crypto and analysis in general. So I follow him. That's the reason. Like, I think he's good. I can set that aside. Because I'm an adult. Believe it or not, Moon Lambo with a silly-ass name, actually an adult, I promise. I just have a playful personality. That's all that's going on here, damn it. I like that about me, though. I'm not going to stop that. All right? But yeah, Ethereum flipping Bitcoin. So here's the deal. It's very plausible that at some point in the future, Bitcoin will get flipped by something. And the reasons being, and I've talked about this before, I won't go terribly in depth right now, but it's just the idea of, okay, so what's the biggest problem that can be solved utilizing a cryptocurrency? The most money ultimately in a mature market will flow to that. It doesn't mean that, even if that's the biggest case and it's bigger than whatever the hell Bitcoin is doing, which is effectively nothing, it's just a store of value at this point. But so whatever the biggest problems that can be solved, it doesn't mean that Bitcoin necessarily will be dethroned by that in terms of market cap, because what if it's 10 coins that have equal market share or some blend thereof? Well, then, if it's 10 coins doing the same thing, maybe it doesn't overtake Bitcoin in terms of market cap. But if it's just one, well, maybe it does. If it's a bigger problem being solved and more money flows in, yeah, that's certainly plausible. And that's why, by the way, like XRP, come on, utility matters and will win the day, just not during this market cycle, in my opinion. So the idea of Ethereum flipping Bitcoin, could it happen this market cycle? In crypto, I try to say never say never. You know what I mean? Because like, crazy stuff happens, and I don't pretend to know everything, and just because I believe that it's more likely something's going to happen, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be right every time I suspect something's going to go a certain way. But I will share with you my honest opinion right now, which is that I don't think Bitcoin's getting flipped this market cycle, because I'm just looking at how humans are behaving, and it seems very clear up to this point. Like the market cycle is unfolding very similar to last market cycle. Money's flowing into Bitcoin, then splinters off into other cryptocurrencies. I don't see how, given that money's not starting at anything other than Bitcoin, just in a general sense, I don't see how any cryptocurrency is going to flip Bitcoin this market cycle, not XRP, not Ethereum, and it's not based on fundamentals or utility or this or that. It's just, where's the money going? And so Michael Vanderpop, I admit he could be right. I could be wrong. But I don't think it's probable. To me, I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I would seriously love some additional opinions on this, because I don't pretend to be some sort of oracle about this crap, but damn, it doesn't seem likely based on how humans are behaving. I don't think it's going to happen. That's my bet for fun, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Tell me what you think below, but I'll go ahead and wrap up here. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.